We just got to our spot. Got to gather up at least 6 cords of wood, so we're going to be making a lot of trips out here, gathering up logs, getting it back to the house, chopping it, and then putting it into our woodshed that we haven't even built yet. But we need to do this soon, and that way it's good and seasoned by
this winter.
Yeah, by this winter.
Yeah.
And we don't have to go through buying firewood from somebody else ever again, because that gets expensive. And when you could do it all yourself and save a lot of money, it's so much better.
Yeah, if you've ever burnt wood that's not seasoned, it like smokes really bad and it just goes out. Like
it's
it
really
doesn't.
hard to light.
Yeah, it's
stay lit.
So frustrating, and so that's why we're like, we have to do this now. Like it's urgent because we need a good 6 months for it to season, and hopefully it'll be ready by then.
Yeah, I don't even know like exactly what the perfect amount of time is.
1 to 2 years is like the best, but
yeah, but we don't have 1 or 2 years. We got to get.
No, we got 6 months.
Yeah, so we got to get this cut up, and we want to get as much birchwood as we possibly can get, because that burns the best. And hopefully here in 3 years or so, we've got a great system and we're seasoning our wood well enough in advance, and we don't have to worry about rushing like we are right now. But we'll get there. We're gonna get there, just not today, but we're making progress. So this is our first trip of many.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how to make kombucha. Kombucha tastes like a sour sweet tea that's fizzy. And what you have to start kombucha, whether you buy it from someone or someone gifts it to you, is you have to have a SCOBY. And it's kind of creepy looking, but I'm gonna show it to you. I have a lot because I literally could probably gift this to some people. This is a SCOBY, and it is a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. That's what it stands for. That's all you have to have, black tea, and then a sugar of some sort. I use maple syrup for my kombucha, but a lot of people just use white sugar. And that's what feeds the SCOBY. You also need black tea, and you can get fancy with your black tea. You can use English breakfast tea. You can use like fancy loose leaf black tea. I currently am just using Great Value Lipton or whatever, the iced tea for mine. So what I have here is I have the original kombucha with my SCOBY. It's been sitting for about 2 weeks, which is, you really want to have a good 2 weeks. You can let it go longer. I know a lady who does it for a month because she likes, it gives a better fizz for her. Really, you need that 2 weeks to get the really good fizz. If you go for a month, she says it gives it even more of a zing. I think she means like more vinegary flavor. I like it a little sweeter. So 2 weeks is like the perfect time for me. So what you do with this kombucha is you're going to dump it in with a fruit. And I really like apples a lot. So that's what I use. And that creates a second fermentation. So you let it set for about 2 days. Not like a refrigerator because that will actually stop the fermentation, but like a closet or a cupboard. And so you let it sit there for about 2 days with the apples. And then you take it out. And then you pour it and strain it and drink it and enjoy. But you can actually take this kombucha right now and you can drink it as is. I just like the second fermentation. It makes it a little more fizzy and it just gives it a little extra sweetness to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Add it to the apples. You need to leave a little bit of the original kombucha in with the SCOBY. I'm taking a couple pieces out because I have a lot in there, and so I don't want to keep it all. And it's making it very difficult for me to be able to pour it. Okay, so this is what I'm leaving in there. That's it. And I want to say that a big SCOBY is actually a really good sign. It's getting fed and it's getting what it needs, so it's able to grow. And that's a really good sign for kombucha. That's what you want. You want it to grow. So that way also you can, give it away and let somebody else start their kombucha journey. Kombucha tastes like a sour sweet tea that's fizzy. Kombucha tastes like a sour sweet tea that's fizzy. Kombucha tastes like a sour sweet tea and it's a little bit fizzy.
What do you know about kombucha?
Mom makes it and I drink it.
And do you like the taste?
Sometimes. It depends on my mood. I'm not in the mood for kombucha right now.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like justice in a cup.
Okay, so now that I have my second ferment started with in the pantry, I'm going to now feed my SCOBY and start my next batch of kombucha. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add black tea, about a half to a third cup of maple syrup, and I use organic maple syrup. You can use sugar, and I do know some people who use honey. I just don't feel comfortable using honey, and we don't eat white sugar, so I'm using organic maple syrup. And then you're gonna use a gallon of black tea. You're gonna add it to your SCOBY and like that little bit of kombucha you have left. And I have a little bit of space. I'm just gonna add a little water. Okay, now this is set to sit for about 2 weeks. And that's kombucha. And that's kombucha.
Oh, this is so cute when he does that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shh. Okay, we're gonna take it back to its mommy, okay?
Why do you have blueberries all over your face? It's fine. I love it. I don't even hate it.
Okay, over here, Rose. Now you can come over here. Get in there. Grab trash bags.
This is gonna be.
Grab this.
Hi, welcome to our garden. We are brand new at this whole gardening thing. Steven and I, not brand new, we've done plants before. We did cucumbers in North Carolina. We've done watermelon, we've done tomatoes, like we've done the basic stuff. But I've never had a garden be like super successful. We don't have a ton of experience, but it is something we really want to do and we want to be good at it. And you know, everybody I've talked to that does do gardening, they're like, you gotta start somewhere and just get in, and you're gonna see eventually, you're gonna learn by trial and error. So I feel like that's true. Like we're gonna learn a lot, probably mostly by error. But I wanna tell you a little bit about our garden. We have our greenhouse back over here in the corner. We've got, I think 19 garden beds. We rented a cultivator. He is working with that right now. And so this is gonna be a huge family team project that we're gonna be working on today. But yeah, we're excited to share it with you. Yeah. We got a lot accomplished here today, and we're still working. We've got all but 3 of the beds tilled out, but we're gonna have to go through and do it again just because there's so much, because it's been a while since this garden has been used. So the good news is that's great for the soil. Bad news is like there's a lot of weeds and stuff in it. So, but it's allowed the soil to rest that's in there, and it was good organic soil to start with, because the lady who did use this garden before us did an amazing job and always had great produce and fresh organic produce. So that's exactly what we're wanting. So it really works out perfectly. Steven's finishing up. He's having a little trouble with the cultivator. The weeds are just getting tangled around it, just because I think they're just so deep, and the weeds have been growing for probably 2 or 3 years, and so it's getting caught, and so he keeps having to stop every once in a while and just kind of pull those out. So it's a little frustrating, but that's like the biggest slowdown. But the kids are working extremely hard, and it's been awesome. Yeah, we're pushing through.
That's not funny. Crazy.
I already know what it is.
She's like, dirt bike.
Let me guess.
Wow, it's going to do that. I'm joking.
Come here, Uriah.
It's okay.
Uriah's like
You gonna be
afraid
on top?
now. He's like, well, I don't know what to do.
We don't know what to do with our hands.
Can you say it again this time for real?
All right, Hannah. I'm about to take this tiller that I rented, and I'm gonna till
It's a
up this.
cultivator.
I'm gonna till up this ground. By golly. You guys ready for me to till up some ground? Yeah. I'm gonna till them all. I'm gonna till every bed we got. Does that sound okay? Let's do it. Come on, gang. If we all put our hands together, we can garden this thing.
Okay, can you say it for real one time?
I'm about to go back around, and Hannah's gonna tell you what that means.
Steven. Time for round 2.
Time for round 2. It's a cultivator. We rented it. We're cultivating the flower beds. And I'm about to cultivate them even more
Round 2.
for the second time. Round 2. Ding ding. Well, we've been at it for a couple of hours now. I've tilled every flower bed that we have. We've gotten a lot of the grass and the weeds out, but I'm gonna go through one more time and till each one again.